So first thing is that the gender and number of adjectives. So remember, as I said before, and similar to what we learned last year, is that we have four different categories when it comes to nouns in French, and the adjectives will have to follow the those nouns. For example, if the word is masculine and it's one person or one thing, we call it masculine, singular. If the word is masculine and it's more than one thing, so for example, if you say two pencils, so that's going to be pencil in French, which is crayon, is masculine, but it is the number is two, so we are going to add an s at the end of pencils, which is crayon. We are going to add an s at the end. When the word is feminine and singular, so for example, table is feminine and singular, we do not add an s at the end because it is just one table. But if you want to switch it to the plural and it is feminine, so for some adjectives, you will see that we have to change it to the feminine form. For example, adding an e at the end, and then if the word is, or if the adjective is masculine, and then you will have to add an s at the end for the plural form. So next one is going to be masculine singular is the default form in French. So even when you use the dictionary in French or even the online French dictionary, you will see that the default form of the words in French are masculine. So any other changes that you will have to apply, you will have to apply them to the feminine form and to the plural form. So here's an example. Le petit verre, which is the small cup. So petit is masculine, verre, which is cup, is masculine. When I want to use cups, which is small cups, in English the adjective stays as it is. But in French, since we said cups, so also petit, which is small, would have an s. Same thing for the second one, la petite tasse. It's feminine tasse, and then le petit tasse. So I will have to add an s for the plural form and e for feminine form because tasse is feminine. And when the masculine adjective ends with an s or an x at the end in the masculine form, when it comes to the plural form, you do not change it. You just keep it as it is. So, il est surpris, he is surprised. Ils sont surpris, they are surprised. But if the word or whatever or the noun is feminine, you will have to change the masculine form, which is the one that ends with an s, for example, and you will have to add an e for the feminine form. And then if you want to change it to the plural form and you're talking about feminine or elle, so we changed from she to they, female, you will see that I kept the e for the female, which is surprise. I kept the e for the female, and then I added the s for the plural form. And last, when the default form of the adjective, which is the masculine form, ends in a, e, or o, the masculine and feminine forms are the same. So un homme calme, des hommes calmes. Une femme calme, des femmes calmes. As you see, we did not change the adjective because it ends with an e, so we kept it as it is. We just added the s for the plural form. Allez, merci, au revoir.